take that shit.
And you're gonna send it.
Hippies out there.
We're going to it all, baby.
We're doing a little road trip.
Dude, that's gonna be sweet.
I just took a shot in the dark, and I hit Jake up, and I was like, Jake, what's up, man? I'm trying to get to Cali on the 13th, bro. He's like, let me see what I can do.
Oh, I haven't hit him up yet, but I'm gonna. I was gonna text. That's one other thing.
If I don't make it, because he texts me back right away. I'll be like, well, Kyle's coming regardless, so plug him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him today and let him know that I'm gonna be out there tomorrow. And
What is good, everybody? Just a little Cali talk before the show, you know what I'm saying? Because your boys, we trying to go all the way to the West Coast, get our feet in the water. Maybe Kyle, not me.
I'm getting in the water.
That shit too cold for your boy. But I'll sit there and watch from the sand and smoke a little something, you know what I'm saying? Can't do that shit in the ocean. Your blunt get wet. Kyle's like, that's why I keep pipes, homie. Check
I
it out.
lost pipes in the ocean though.
Listen, man, you're not supposed to have glass out there, bro.
I know, no glass on
Silicone
the beach, bro.
pipes,
Silicone
baby.
pipes on the beach, baby.
Hey, they be looking out for the stoners. That's why I appreciate that community, man. Hey, check it out. We on episode 114, man. I believe so. It's your boy, Young Hippy. I got my guy, K-Book. What time is it?
You know it's 4:20 somewhere, baby.
Man, it's always 4:20. I'm a little sad that I'm just now rolling up, but, you know, I was late, per usual. This time I was super late. We're not going to talk about it, though. Look, check it out, man. We got the... Man, first and foremost, let me tell y'all something. Before I give him this introduction, take out your laptops or your cell phone or anything that has a web browser on it. Type in hippylifeent.com. Press enter and click on that bitch because I know it's first because I've been Googling the fuck out of it. So I know it's first. You know what I'm saying?
That's not how that works, but cool.
No. I'm saying I've been Googling it and it always pops up first.
If you type in the address into the Google search bar, you got a good job of finding the website if you type the address into the Google search bar.
Yeah. It pops up first, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, this is tight. Not saying that me searching it consecutively had anything to do with that. I'm just saying it's there. You don't have to do too much scrolling. But I know your eyes are gonna like what you see, man, and I'm fucking excited, dude. I spent so much time over the past couple days pumping out gas pass reviews, making new photos for him just because, you know, we leveled up, and I was like, bro, if we gonna launch this website, we gonna make sure we do it right. Anyway, man, the guy who made it, the man behind the plan, bro, is in the building today, man. Our guy Shawn, he got his lucky green on, or maybe just got the green because he's in the bakery and he know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm digging it though. That jersey's cold as fuck. I don't even watch hockey or know anything about it.
Kaner, right?
But
That's Kane, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'd rock that shit.
I mean,
That
that's kind of thing, right? Like, it's March, so we've got St. Patty's Day coming up.
Oh, word.
I'm Irish. It's a green podcast. So.
Okay. I like that, man.
It
He's
fits.
outside the
He's
box.
Always.
That's great. Well, I mean, yeah, looking at the website, it all makes sense now.
I mean, think about it. We asked him to build us like 2 pages.
And he did the whole damn thing.
He said, you know what? How about this? And that's why we fuck with Shawn.
I was like, yo, he's like, check
jar.
Hey, nah, in this one, it don't count because we could say we fuck with Shawn all the way. We let that one slide, homie. You hear me, production? We let that one slide, okay? Take it out my check when we start getting them.
I'm paying straight cash, homie.
Yeah, take it out my pay when we start getting it, all right? Put that on the IOU board or whatever. Wherever you keep those tabs, keep it. Anyway, man, check it out, Shawn, first. I already said that. Thank you. Again, I'm going to keep thanking you, bro, because that shit is amazing. Like, you do some sick, crazy work, bro. Like, I tried to go in there and look at some shit, maybe to think, like, man, maybe I could pick this up just by looking at it. And I was like, I'm not fucking touching nothing. Like, thank God Kyle directed me through putting this shit on here because I would have been like, what the fuck is going on? I don't think there's a Google video, YouTube, anything out there that could really guide you through that. Even after, like, adding merch on there, I'd have never fucking thought of how to put the damn videos on there. Like, okay, whatever. I would have got a picture in the description, and you would have had to put the videos on there. You know what I'm saying? That's all we would have got.
It's all good, man.
But
that at the end of the day, man, that's one of the benefits of knowing the right people. Man. And keeping the right people around, man. Like,
yeah, bro, you stuck now. You know what I'm saying? Not you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you done showed off. You done went in the back. I don't even think you went all the way in the back.
You can look at it and you can tell that he went, and if he hadn't watched the show before or listened to the show before, you can tell that he went and did enough research about our show to put our style onto the website.
Facts.
And just knowing that, to me, I can't imagine he wouldn't do that for any other business that employed him.
Oh, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? He is out, available for work, for hire. I'm not going to say, I hate saying that, but you know what I'm saying? I guess that's what you got to call it, hiring. Hit my mans up. We're gonna tell you how in a little bit, but hit my mans up because he is available and he will do a phenomenal job on whatever you want to come to life on your website. I'm telling you, like, the doors are open, people. Like, Leafly, Weed Maps, y'all better watch out, because Hippy Life ENT, we on to something, baby. Anyway, look, dude, Kyle, I know you antsy. When you leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
You little fucker, dude.
Yeah.
I can't stop
leaving
thinking
tomorrow,
about it.
Coming back next Sunday.
I tried to talk Kristen into going and all this, that, and this. She's not trying to have it really because she don't want to put up with the kids and shit while I'm running around. And I was like, nah, I feel it. I was like, what about Alyssa?
You mean you don't want to come on vacation to go babysitting Kristen?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really.
Babysit the damn kids at home, Jordan.
Right?
We won't call it a vacation. We'll call it getting out the house. Right? You want to get out the house this weekend? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to do some shit in Cali. You know, you can sit on the beach. But it's not like I wouldn't be doing it. I just got to go to the dispensary for maybe like an hour.
Yo, no lie. I'm calling it my old man vacation, like, for real, for real.
You ain't doing shit,
Like,
huh?
I ain't doing that. We've got an Airbnb in Ocean Beach in San Diego until Wednesday. And we're going to go to the Airbnb, and we're going to go to the OB dog park, and I'm going to read books on the beach with my wife and my dog, and that's the plan.
Yeah.
Like, anything else we do, we might, but, like, old man plan, I'm sitting on the beach reading books. And I said,
dude,
books, multiple.
You better get some, at least an umbrella, my dude.
Oh, I got a chair.
Some motherfucking.
I'm trying to get some sun, bro.
Dog. I ain't trying to see you come back my color, my dude. I mean, a little. I'd be like,
Close.
Kyle came back Dominican. My dude, my boy left pasty, came back extra
I feel like I
crispy.
haven't been in the sun since last March.
Dude, COVID has me looking like Golem, man.
Yeah, look, his ass gonna come out. Son, this is what it's like. This is what you felt like for so. I've only got to feel you when I hit the dispo, man. Like,
You're gonna feel like a disco ball at night, man.
Bro,
when you're in
dude,
bed.
be fucking
It's
running
just
down the beach in slow
radiating off
motion. Like, how the fuck is that even happening? He's like, Kyle, man, he's out. He's out, man. He made that happen from being in COVID. He got these powers. Man. He's slow motion.
But yeah, that's gonna be dope. Other than that, what have I done?
Interview, bro.
I had a couple interviews for a new job. I'm not trying to, like,
Put it out there, dog.
all right, I had some really good
Manifest
interviews
that
for a
shit,
marketing
dog.
job within like a 6-month gig as kind of like almost like an internship thing, but I could earn a position in the department. And honestly, 8 years ago when I started working at marketing was the goal, so I feel like I'm knocking on the door finally.
Hell yeah.
Just to kind of, not to dive in too deep, but the very last interview with the senior marketing director, we started out the interview by talking about the Packers for the first 10 minutes of the interview, and I feel like that was a great way to get started. Other than that, I think it went well, and now it's just kind of a wait and see. I left it all on the field, so to speak, so we'll see what happens with that.
Kyle's field.
Other than that, I was chatting with a friend this morning, Allison Stein, about some bills that are being proposed currently at the State House, and kind of wanted to at least shed some light on this, because when I heard it, it was like, what? So they've got this new HCR 2028 that they're wanting to discuss or whatever. And I'll be honest, I haven't done a lot of research, so do your research. But it includes a 5% increase in medical tax to go into researching the effects on cannabis and violence and schizophrenia, which to me sounds like some 1930s reefer madness, like paranoia bullshit. And basically,
That touched your heart, buddy.
dog, cannabis is making people violent. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, production. But seriously, if that's the types of things that the current state government is trying to get through, I think we should all know about that as a cannabis community and do what we can to have our voices heard. So check out, there's definitely more details about that on her website, thekushchronicles.com. You can also email her if you want her to sign you up so you can actually talk to the state government about what the problem is. And what, at the end of the day, I saw a lot of this when my wife and the teachers went on strike, and how shady that whole situation is, and how they try to pass these things that nobody wants in the middle of the night. And if we're not aware of it, we have no control over it. So,
right.
To me, this is really important. I guess they've got a way where you can sign up, where you can actually Zoom in. You don't have to leave your house to talk to the Senate when they're discussing this. So to me, again, like I said, I just heard about it this morning, and when I started doing some research, I was like, schizophrenia. So I reached out to her myself to get a little bit more information. And at the end of the day, if we're worried about what rec is doing to the industry, I would be really worried about what a 5% medical tax is going to do to then be used to research things that they're obviously trying to say, oh, well, this is bad.
Yeah.
When there's plenty of research out there that says it's not.
Or why does it need to go on to medical? Why wouldn't rec cover the cost of that?
But
yeah.
Probably as a way for the government to try to shut down the current program as it is, squeeze more money out of it, do what the government does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that I've read some stuff where they have talked about issues with people that do have that underlying issue with schizophrenia, that have done like a psychedelic or marijuana, and that resulted in something happening negative for them. But I agree with you. If it was just because we're trying to figure out what that link is, cool, man. I get it. But yeah, the fact that it's they could all of a sudden say well, yeah, this will cause schizophrenia
in 1 out of 800 billion.
Right. But they'll use that as well, shit, man. If you do it once, you're taking the risk, and all of a sudden you're going to slaughter your
this
family.
Could happen to you.
Yeah. All of a sudden.
And that's the part of it to me that sounds like reefer madness.
Oh yeah.
It's
100%.
Let's scare society into thinking this is bad again.
We can no longer just say that our daughters might be scandalous anymore.
When we had a 20-year-old woman on the show a few weeks ago who has been utilizing this plant since she was 14 and probably wouldn't be where she is today if not for it.
Dude, that broke my heart, man.
It made me so excited to see something that powerful.
Yeah.
She dabs like a fucking boss.
Bro, no cough.
No cough.
Not even
nothing. I couldn't even smoke my weed regularly around her. She had me feeling self-conscious. Love you, Yazzie. I still got that green screen for you, girl. I ain't forget.
Anyway, sorry to go on that rant, but that was one of those things that I woke up this morning and saw, and it really kind of frustrated me. So I felt like it was important to talk about and tell the community about.
For sure. Yeah, and that's the thing is, if I could believe that it was altruistic, I'd have no problems with it. But I don't know.
You can't prove to me it's worse than alcohol.
I'll tell you this: you give a man who's hearing voices some fire ass weed, they'll all go to sleep. Shit. So go ahead, test them out. You ain't gonna find shit. Take the 5% back.
Yeah.
Put it on recreational. Sorry, Rick, but you know what I'm saying? We did the dirty work, homie. You know what I'm saying? We did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to, like, y'all still get the weed, you know what I'm saying? Gotta pay for it. It ain't like we getting better quality anyway. It's still shit out there, so don't worry. You know,
in time, brother. In time.
Grow your own. Yeah, April 2nd.
You got some good shit.
April 2nd, bro. I can't come fast enough. Yeah.
It will, though.
I know. Patience. I'm having more stress. I got the green light to grow in the house for the summer.
Nice.
So
I like to hear that because the last time we were talking, you said you might take the summer off.
Yeah. I got the green light to run a couple plants in the house. So I'm just going to build a frame basically for PVC pipe so I can hang my lights up on there and then put some shit down like a splash mat or some shit. And then I'm going to leave it open. Like I'm just going to have it in the room. No tent, no nothing. Fuck it. But I'm going to put it in that office. And that office locks.
And the door locks, right?
Yeah.
I think you're good then, right? As long as you
All
can
the
lock
way
it.
good. Yeah, because I'll still be growing. I'm only going to grow like 3 plants.
Right.
Probably like, I'm going to take the winners. So I have some mac and cheese and a couple of Obamas. And then probably the apple fritter. And if this KK is banging, I'm going to take those clones and I'm going to just run them in the crib.
Bro, once you get the KK, maybe we can get Wizard's attention with that.
Man, maybe.
Yo, Wiz!
I know we can't call it cake Khalifa Kush, though. We might get a fucking lawsuit sent our way or some shit. Cease and desist order or some shit. And I don't
All right,
know.
we'll stop, Wiz. Just come over here and tell us yourself.
I'll just talk.
And smoke with us.
It's not organic, though. You know, listen.
Oh, well.
I've been
Probably
smoking
getting a headache
organic
then.
weed,
Really.
and I have to say, I have much respect for it, but that shit is just different, man. It don't taste as good to me. You feel me? And honestly,
You need a little of those chemical nutrients to
that's
really
the
get
thing,
it
like,
punching.
it's not, like, I mean, I guess they are chemicals, but it's, like, phosphorus and shit. It's what your plant needs, and if you do a proper flush,
Right.
you're straight. You know what I'm saying? You don't spray that shit when it starts to, like, bud. Don't spray it. Like, you're good.
I don't really know what organic in
Doesn't
terms
me either.
means when it
So, like, organic, like, so there's nutrients out there that are made from all organic shit. So, which is basically, like, not chemicals, I guess. To be honest, like, I don't know because I don't give a fuck about organic because I'm not growing organically. And I'm not trying to, like, take shots at anyone growing organic. By all means, please do.
No, I get
You know,
it. You
like
don't have time to research something you're not doing because
Yeah.
what sense does it make?
Yeah, when
Me and Shawn were talking about that earlier. Like I'm really interested in all the growing stuff you're doing, but since I can't do it myself, it's hard for me to get too interested in it because it's like I need to be hands-on with something
Right.
like that.
No, yeah. I mean, at this point, it's kind of boring right now. Like,
Well, the initial putting everything together was the exciting part.
Yeah,
It's kind of
and
like
then-
fantasy football. The draft is the exciting part, and now it's just waiting for the season to play out and hope you guys got the right guys.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And I'm like, bruh, I'm ready to flip these ones. I'm ready to clip these ones. Let's get it. Clip and flip, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at right now. I forgot what I was supposed to talk about because we said save it for the show.
You said you were starting to talk about trimming.
Trimming. Oh, yeah, I trimmed.
Oh yeah, I saved it for the show. I trimmed.
It's some good weed. I told
Some
you.
good ass weed.
I told you, bro. I smacked up. You know what I'm saying? No, wait, I got it. Maybe I don't.
Maybe I don't.
Fuck my computer, man.
So how's your week, Shawn?
Yeah, how was your week, bro? What's your
Good,
week look
man.
like, man?
Yeah, what do you
Other
do on
than
a day, on a week these days?
A little bit of everything. Like so I pretty much run the day-to-day of the business, meeting with people, taking in projects, building the projects, sending them out. It's
Are you still working with some of the other people from?
No, I mean, so right now it's me and my wife. So she kind of runs all the financial and administrative stuff. And
That's what I was about to say. Like, some lady's name was on that Zelle earlier. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna just send it because it came from this guy's. You know, it came. I gave Kyle the number, so I trust it. But whatever homie's doing with his life, he's on him, man. No, I was just playing.
Yeah, no, man, she's the brains. So
No,
like
yeah,
she
I get
handles anything
that.
that has to do with money because I'm good.
Smart to know where your strong suits are.
Dude, it is. I mean, like, if you can't trust your business partner, why are they your partner, right? So,
Yeah, I can't trust Kyle.
I've never even seen
He
our
be
bank
buying
account.
booth weed. Our bank account's not even anything to look at.
I got to try the booth weed to let everybody know where not to go. Yo, I saw a screenshot of Mojave Reserve is going for $75 an eighth now.
I heard
$75 a
high
eighth?
grade was pretty expensive too, like more expensive than Grow Science.
Here's the thing. I know there's a couple brands now that are more expensive than Grow Science, like Alien Labs, Connected. I know the cookies went up. But if you're not one of those, and I wouldn't say that those two are better than Grow Science, really.
At least they came out the gate like that.
Right. But if you're paying $75 for Mojave Reserve, I would suggest that you go check out Grow Science for, what are they at, like 55?
50, 55. They
50,
should be
55.
50, but
And
That's what
I
they
would, right. And if you want to, maybe check out some of that Alien Labs and Connected too. I don't know because I refuse to pay
TrueMed.
$75. And TrueMed, for sure.
facts. I've been there.
But that's what I'm saying. In
Every other
comparison
day.
to $75 for Mojave Reserve, I would be really interested to find somebody
Unnecessary.
out of one of those that wasn't better.
I break bread with my amigos.
All right. Yeah, you know, I'm not really like much of a weed snob. Being that I grew up in Arizona, when I, like was first smoking, and that meant you were glad that your weed didn't look like this,
Bread.
So, like, now it's like I go to a dispensary and I'm like, okay, what's the cheapest stuff? Because that's still 100 times better than what I grew up on.
I hear that.
But then you actually smoke something that, like, truly is top shelf, and it just changes everything. Like, it's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. When your shit's labeled top shelf and it's smoking like the shit that I used to get back in the day, I'm like, yeah. Or I'm getting a handful of seeds. I'm like, yeah. Now, 1 or 2 seeds out of some fucking exotics, you feel like you struck gold.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get like 5 or 6, this is like, now wait a minute. What the fuck happened? Like, why are all these seeds in here? And that's happened with the few that I got growing now. Can't say that I'm upset with it. The KK was a winner. Well, we gonna find out if it was a winner. Apple fritter, we're about to find out. Ice milk. we gonna
Ice
find
milk.
out.
What is that name, man?
It's like, I think it's like the menthol and some other shit.
Oh,
I can't remember the other strain off the
Interesting.
top of my head. It was honestly the reason why I decided to grow 3 because it was pretty fire. Even with the seeds, it was pretty fire. So
Dude, I mean, even with what you have in veg coming that I'm excited about, I'm even more excited about your little box of seeds you haven't even popped yet.
bro, and now that I got the okay to like grow in the crib, I kind of want to pop one of those. I kind of do, but I really might save it for like the cooler months because then I can grow a few of them at the same
How
time.
many do you have in there? You had like 20.
No, I don't.
No? How many different strains?
Oh, strain.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Strain wise, in the tens?
No, the seeds.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, a shit ton.
Yeah, bro. There's a grip.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to take you like years to cycle through all that you got.
So I got
Nah,
a
big
question.
facts. I want to get straight fucking. I'm impatient though, so I want to pop some of this good shit. You know, like that mule feel and meat breath, I want to pop the fuck out of that. You know, that drunken donkey, yes, pop it. But I might just save those.
I
Who
think
knows?
I think if you're patient with those, by the time you get to pop them, you're going to have learned so much that you're really going to crush them.
It'd be stupid fire.
That would be my suggestion to you, sir.
Heard. Well, check it out. We usually have something to raffle away, right? I got something. Excuse me. Working on it for edible here.
What do you have to raffle away?
I got a 3-pack of seeds that are feminized, unopened.
Oh, snap.
I actually got them in OKC from, I think they're called like 2020 Collective or 24 Collective, something like that. They're pretty big because I've seen them on every seed bank that I've shopped on. And I don't want the seeds because they're sativa, you know.
Not a strain that you're really going to want to smoke, so why have it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't smoke sativas, so why would I grow that shit, you know? And there's one on there like glue sniffer or some shit like that, or some kind of, it's a glue mixed with something crazy. So we'll raffle that off. I'm going to think about a phrase here. Give me a minute.
Give him a minute.
Give me a minute. My guy, Shawn, so how long you been doing websites, man? Because I'm telling you, you're, I hope y'all are still looking at the website, by the way. Matter of fact, you're listening to this episode. So while you're listening to it on whatever streaming platform you like, just pull up the episode, and the website, and look at it. You know, just take a look, man. Look at this guy's work, you know. Some of y'all might be looking for a designer out there, you know. We got one. How long you been doing this, man?
Holy shit. 28 or 20 years? Because what, I did it. The funny thing is, I started web design because I was partying. And at the time, it was like this, you know, like you're 18, so you're going to like those 18 plus dance clubs. And we ended up meeting this dude who had like this entourage of other like 19-year-olds, you know. And we ended up going back to their place that night, and they had this place out in Scottsdale. And it's like this super hoity-toity, like upper scale condo.
Oh shit.
And we're like, how the hell do you have this? And they're like, we're web designers. And I'm like, what's a like you make websites? And they're like, yeah, we learned how to make them in high school using HTML, and we got a job immediately out of high school. And that's how they were affording.
You said this was like 20 years ago?
Yeah. And it was like all they had to do was HTML, and they were making like something like $80,000 each, and they were like 3 of them in a condo, and so they, you know, living in a place that had friggin' Lamborghinis in the parking lot, kind of thing. It was ridiculous. And I was like, okay, so that seems to be a way to make money. But I didn't really follow it that hard for another decade. And that's when I started doing it, and I got my degree and stuff. So probably professionally about 15 years now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one of, other than ours, one of the dopest clients you might have strolled across and was like, man, this website is pure gold. There has to be one where you're like extremely proud of, man. Other than ours.
That I've made?
Yeah. Like a client where you're like, yo, I can't believe I got this guy or gal. Let me fire this up.
So I did a lot of sites at the place that I used to work at that I touched some pretty crazy people that I can't quite talk about.
I feel that.
That said, no joke, in the past year I've had the funniest that I've ever done. And that was this dude, Dr. John C. Lynn, shout out to him. He's a urologist out of Gilbert. And he's really active in trying to teach older men about, you know, like prostate issues and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the dude makes like these kind of like hilarious like troll sites in a way. Like one of them's like Make America Pee Again. And it's like this totally patriotic site and everything like that. It's so funny. And like another one's like All Juice, No Seed. And he's just got a grip of these things. And this dude it's just amazing. Like he's one of those people that like he's always doing something new. Like, and so it's just so interesting to get stuck in like that kind of person's orbit, man.
So he's almost making like spoof sites that then pull people into his real knowledge, which is important to get out to.
Right.
And from what it sounds like, he's pretty creative with the way he's pulling in those men.
100%.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
That would be. I could definitely see that being fun to be a part of.
Yeah, and that's that's coming back to your guys' site. That's what kind of got me into it because I love positive messages, and I love people that are trying to do something good in the world. And so if I get an opportunity to spend my time, and especially if I can make some money helping that person get a better platform to get their message out, their service out, their product out, like, I don't know, man, that's like worthwhile to me.
You're
like,
indirectly helping as well, and you're helping society yourself that way.
Right. You're actually being a part of society at that point. It's
Absolutely.
not just me like being a site mill and be like, look, I'll totally get you a site.
How much you want?
Right. And then you get the site, and nobody tells you, like, having a website. I'm sorry about it. My phone's vibrating through. But it's just one of those things, like, a website's a full-time job, man. Like, my part is easy. Like, I just got to build it. Like, you actually have to keep it alive. And that's what people don't get, is they think that, like, a website kind of comes in a box that you go in the back of the shelf, you take it off, and you're like, cool, man. Boom, there you go.
Website.
Now you're going to be number
Works,
one on
right?
Google. You're going to have Amazon's going to be buying you out in 2 months, And then the reality is, right? Well, the reality is,
will Amazon try to buy us out? Will they be down to throw some bread this way towards Hippy Life ENG? Who knows? Find out next time.
Dude, you can set up stores on Amazon. It's crazy.
What's up, guy?
No.
Oh no. Too stoner.
You heard the wrong thing.
Oh. Yeah, that's all I heard. I was like,
Because that's
what?
not gonna happen.
You're right.
And besides, at this point, you want to get bought out by Spotify, if that's the people you want to get bought out by, right?
Nah.
I just saw Square just bought a big piece of Tidal from Jay-Z.
Wow.
Like a big piece of it. I think I saw a B in there.
Oh shit.
I can't promise I saw a B, but I think I did.
I'll take your think.
And even if it was a big M, it was money that I couldn't even conceptualize.
Shit. Let me hold some, Jay-Z.
Right? And
Swear I won't buy weed with that.
but
Maybe.
yeah, no, like you were saying, people think, okay, cool, I got this website built now, and now it's just going to do its thing for me. Yeah. And it's that, and I tell people all the time, having that mindset is the equivalent of saying, well, I opened up this store or this restaurant. Why aren't people coming to buy from me or eat here? Yeah. Well, what advertising did you do? What marketing did you do? How are you getting the name of your restaurant out there?
Right.
The website's the same thing.
Right.
So what comes with running a website?
I got you, man. You don't need to worry about that.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm talking
you're
about
talking big picture.
I'm talking about for our listeners, like somebody out there that might be thinking about getting into building a website. Now you might have caught their attention. They're like, oh shit, this ain't that easy. Like, what are some responsibilities they would have?
Well, the thing is, so a website is a living thing, and that's how you got to look at it. So, think about it as like you got a Tamagotchi now from back when we were kids, man, where it's just like you have to go in there at least once a week. Like, you have to be posting something, you have to be adding something new at least once a week. Because you got to give a reason for people to come back. And even if that's not to say like, oh, I just want to go myhomepage.com, not coming there, but if you're trying to sell a good, you should have a blog that talks about why somebody should trust buying from you or, something like that. So you need to have something on there every week because, that's how like Bing and Yahoo and Google really get an idea for if you're really who you say you are, if you're an authority, And so if you're just going to buy a site and you're like, I might have somebody go in and update the plugins once a year, you're not going to see anything come back to you. And that's, for a lot of people, that might be fine. But if you're hoping to have it drive traffic, you have to, you've got to at least act like it's a part-time job, really, because you're going to want to be making sure that you're posting on the site. You're going to have some kind of, and I'm terrible at this. That's why, thankfully, we have a good consultant. But social media, like, you need to find whatever your social media source is. And that's not necessarily Facebook or Twitter or whatever, but whatever corner best suits you, you should have something there, because all that stuff just constantly is circling back to your site. And especially, like, if you sell products and things like that, you have to make sure you're getting it out as many channels as possible. So, not to scare anybody away from having a website.
My brain is working now. And I'm like, what does he mean?
Yeah, and really, like, to me, having just a website to be informational and to be on your business card, because if you're talking to somebody, you want to show them you have a website, that's one thing.
Yeah.
And you can just build a website and let it be. But if your goal is to build a website that is going to get people to come back, that you're going to sell something on, that you're going to share information, you need to be doing all of those things, and you're building a community, really.
Yep.
And I mean, it's having a website, to me, is no different than managing your social media account. You're only going to get as much out of it as you put into it.
Absolutely.
That's deep. Shit,
It's
I already
real.
got 2
It's
kids,
real,
man.
bro.
I already got 2 kids. What the fuck?
Here's the thing. That's why we're going to, instead of now sending people to Spotify and Apple and YouTube and everywhere
Send them
else,
to the website.
we're sending everybody to the website
Just put
where
the
they can
website.
access everything.
That's why I'm ready to add the gas pass writtens, because I've dropped like 8 of those a week.
Yeah, and those typed up as words is like getting words on your website gets Google's attention. Because if you are updating your website once a week even, Google is going to see that and they're going to check you out more often. If you're updating your website once a year, they might check you out once a month. They might. And if you're not changing anything, it doesn't even matter, because chances are you're just going to go down in the rankings and not up.
Yeah.
So, is it kind of good, like, in our sense, to not add everything at once and maybe go?
Well, see, for me or for us, we have a lot of back data that we're going to put on there now, and getting it on there right now to me is let's get it on there, because unless we're going to stop doing a show every week, we're going to have at least something to put up every week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So we don't need to like ease in the ramp up, because we're going to be able to keep it rolling.
Bad.
And I mean, the thing is, like, you guys work on a scheduled show, so that's going to be kind of what you really want to do is you want to train people. You want people to go, oh, I know every Monday at 4:20, I can go onto the site and there's going to be that show.
Episode.
Every Wednesday, or I'm not saying this is what it is, so don't quote me. But like every Wednesday, at 4:20, we have the new gas pass. So that way people they'll get trained every week, so that after that first couple of weeks, they'll be like, oh yeah, I want to watch something while I'm eating lunch.
That's where that directory comes into play.
And so, that then kind of, like you said, you use that to push people to the site, and then people get that interjection to the site during those times. And, the big key is you gotta start really looking at what your people are doing on your site too. Which is part of the job of running your site, is you want to see how people are coming on. You want to see where they're going. If that's really, if the goal is to sell a T-shirt, then you have to make sure everything that the site does is to get them to the goal of buying a T-shirt, right?
Okay.
So,
Just to let you know, Jordan, if I do secure that new position, I'm going to basically be doing that on the website. And they're going to teach me how to do it.
Doing what?
Figuring out what people are doing on the website and what their patterns are and how to get them better.
Yep.
So exactly. The new position that I applied for is essentially an analytics job. And I can I'm really excited about this, not only because of the opportunity with GoDaddy, but what it means for what we might be able to do with the website. Like, this could be big, brother.
I'm starting to understand analytics a little bit more. I mean, I look at them and catch on the patterns. I think that's why I got good at posting gas passes when I do.
Mm-hmm. Because you see the pattern and you see when they're hitting.
And my own fucking patterns. Like, bro, I'm not the only person who wakes up in the morning, goes and takes a shit, and hops on
and
the
needs
phone.
something to watch.
And scrolls on fucking social media, right? Looks for shit. So if I drop a fucking gas pass for you to read first thing when you wake up, on the weekend you do it a little bit later because people go and party or whatever, or want to sleep in. But on the weekdays, you drop them a little bit earlier for people to read on their way to work, which I don't recommend. But
I used to try to drop stuff like in around 9 o'clock our time, because that would be like noon Eastern, which means people might be on their lunch break so they could check it out. And this is when I was doing like my photography stuff. So I was like, then like people on the East Coast, this is about lunchtime for them. So, you know, they'd be checking out around lunchtime. You know, I'm always on my phone at lunch. At 9 o'clock here is kind of like, you might have got to that point in your day where you're just kind of like, well, let me check in on social media. I've been working for a little while.
The first break of the day.
You know what I mean? So it was like, definitely you see those patterns. And if you know your community, because I hate to say customer, honestly, because to me, it's really about the community. And if you know that community and what their patterns are, you can benefit them.
What they want.
You give them what they want. That's why we're here. We're here to entertain and educate. And you know, how do you want that delivered? You tell me, and I'll give it to you that way.
Yeah,
this shit is good.
And the only way you can do that is with that open really communication. Good. Yeah, it is. I like those Apple Jacks.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Apple Jack's a little stale. Other than that, this shit's a little good. And like I said, you know, I keep it real. Gas pass, and this is truth serum. I think every time
when I ate them, you could barely even taste that there was any like cannabis in it.
I don't even know there's weed in here.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's like a Rice Krispie. I'm
like I knew that it was in there, and I was like searching for it. I'm like, mate,
they tricked me.
It's good.
Finesse.
Yeah, a lot of the other like Rice Krispie treats I've had, they taste very heavy of cannabis.
I tried to make some of my own, and I didn't know what I was doing. I made some butter with Keith, and then mixed that in with the marshmallows, and then dropped in. I did Cap'n Crunch, but dropped in the crunch berries and the marshmallows. But the marshmallow all sunk to the bottom, so it's kind of. I'm not that good. But
well, it's the first
however,
try,
however, the flavor of cannabis was very, very strong because I used straight up keef in it. And in opposed to those, which you can't taste it at all, but I know when I ate it, it schwapped me.
Yeah. Distillate. My mouth is watering. Jeez. So, I still don't have a phrase.
You still don't have a phrase?
Why don't you come up with one?
Why don't we have Shawn come up with one?
I just had the perfect one. The world is ours.
Okay, done.
There you go. Damn, baby.
Phrase of the week, the world is ours.
I like that. Hey, yeah, so if you want to win some seeds, it's only in 3-pack, but they're feminized, so you could turn that 3-pack into a garden if you know what you're doing. And I mean that by veg them out, clone them, and then, yeah.
And if you don't know what he's talking about, talk to him, and he'll help you out.
Hit me up. I know for a fact, now with this website and everything looking good, on my next cycle from seed, which is probably coming up in about 3 weeks, maybe a month, we're going to be recording everything. And I mean, like, every single day from start to finish. And all that will be up there. I'll put up all my techniques. Just in case anybody out there wants to check some shit out. Because I do get questions on a daily about the grow and nutrients and XYZ. I will tell you guys, I'm growing in cocoa. So if you have any questions in growing in anything other than cocoa, I might not be the best person to ask. But if you do ask me, I know a few people.
Yeah, we might at least be able to point you
in the right direction. And there is a big-ass difference in in cocoa and soil growing because soil, you just put all the nutrients in from the beginning. And with cocoa, you put the nutrients every time you feed. So I have that reservoir that just has nutrients and shit and every time. It's fun.
Dude, that's so cool.
It's dope, man.
Yeah,
when it's all
can't wait
done,
to
dude, we're going to have some 420, bro. We're going to have the ultimate smoke session. And if you're not there, bro, I'm going to send you a message on the website because I see you got a little user account. And I'm going to say, hey, bro, to show up.
I've got an idea for this, so I'll bounce this off you later. Because
Okay.
I've got an idea for this.
Oh, you said late. I was.
Yeah, later. Like,
I'm hella high now, so like I was waiting for
Later,
it.
man.
I was waiting for it.
It's later now.
Yeah, it is. Like, come on, man. We got some questions this week, or we gonna?
I think we got some questions.
You want to ask a few?
Let's do them.
I think we got some time.
Let me get them up real quick.
I'm sorry, I asked you
I
right
forgot
in
about
the
that.
middle of while you were smoking some
All right.
weed.
So, we've got some questions. You may or may not be familiar. We're just gonna start out with a number between 1 and 25.
22.
Shout out to the homie Joel. 22, baby. Would you rather blink twice the normal rate or not be able to blink for 5 minutes, but then have to close your eyes for 10 seconds every 5 minutes?
What?
Okay, so you're blinking twice your normal rate all the time, or you only blink once every 5 minutes, but it's for 10 seconds.
Once every 5 minutes for sure. I feel like I'd be like, I don't know, like my eyelids would have pecs, man. Like,
You either look like you're about to you're overdosing, or you look like a fucking like you're just zoning the fuck out.
Well, I wonder what the normal rate is.
yeah.
Well, it's not fucking.
Because
All I know
if
is
it's
I feel
only
my eyes right
if
now,
it's
all of a
only
sudden.
twice the normal rate,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're going like this.
You might.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you're thinking 5 minute, 10 second, shut your eyes.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd fall
I probably
asleep.
couldn't drive again.
I'd fall asleep.
Be like, oh shit, time's
Right.
You're fucking in the middle of fucking rush hour traffic and shit. Gotta put your hazards on. Like, oh fuck.
You're like right there, like the interchange where you're like going up to
Like,
10.
what's
You're
wrong?
like, oh no, this is the
Like,
worst
what's wrong?
time.
I'm about to blink, motherfucker. You want to live or what? God damn, I gotta take a shit. No, I'm about to blink, bro. My 10-second blink every 5 minutes, dude. You know what's up. That's why you're riding with me, bro. Because you know. That'd be some crazy shit. You could never drive. You could never do nothing.
I think I would take the double my normal blinking rate.
Okay.
I think based solely on that situation, I would take double the normal blinking
It's like
rate.
being like, what is it, narcoleptic? When you just fall the fuck asleep out of nowhere. Like, that's, you're like
Coming up on a curve. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Watch out, we're in the school zone. Oh, fuck. Like,
Good one,
kids
kids.
fucking crossing. Fucking Coast Guard has a stop sign. Like, move. I'm blinking. Like, whoa, bro, chill.
You'd never jaywalk.
Yeah. Your life
Oh,
would
man.
be shitty, dude. Yeah, let's just take the quick blink, man. I'll wear shades.
Word.
And your eyes will never get dusty.
Never get dust.
Yeah, you should never cry if you blink that fast.
Have some tan ass eyelids.
Oh, boy.
All right. How about a number between 25 and 50?
42.
Would you rather only wear one color each day or have to wear 7 colors every day?
Being that I was a goth kid in high school, the first one, because I already did that for like 4 years, I guess. So.
I mean,
Can I also say how happy I am we did not have social media at our age? Holy
Man.
crap, man.
No, I
I'd be a fucking loser.
what I say all the time is I'm glad that Facebook started when I was in college, but I'm really glad that our camera phones made everything look like a picture of the Loch Ness monster. Because
No, that ain't me.
the fuck that is me. You could have believed me or that lion ass phone.
Well, what about this picture of you right here then? Right, what the fuck? Just pull out anything? Bro.
Yeah, everything.
So
looked
my
like a
son is
CCTV.
6, right? Got his new trampoline. Just got his first fucking trampoline burn today. Freaked the fuck out, right? Made me realize, damn, I've been sheltering my boy.
Kids be soft these
He's
days.
soft, boy. I'm like, damn. Because
Oh man.
I at least got one of those. Maybe my road
And
rash.
how old is he?
He's
6?
about to be 7 this July.
See,
man.
I feel like by that age, I didn't ever not have some kind of a skin.
I mean,
or
he's
something.
always bruised up, but he be losing his mind over it. So I'm like, man, tough
It's all
him
right.
up. No, he cool, but
No
you know.
joke. I remember those being like super crappy though, because it's like a
Yeah.
it's like a paper cut.
Yeah, no, they suck. But like, you would think he like lost his whole leg or like broke his pinky toe. I'm like, dog. Like, first of all, you can't be screaming like that. Like,
Some bass in that scream.
nah, I'm more worried about the cops pulling up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, that too. Man. Hey, leave my boy alone, man. Only I can crack those kind of jokes.
I love Jackson.
I know.
That kid is a beast, actually. No lie. All right. How about 50 to 100?
I called the first two.
Man, you're calling all of them.
Oh.
We just sit here.
Oh. I see. All right. So 50 to 100. 88.
All right. Would you rather be forced to eat only spicy food or incredibly bland food? I mean, if we're not talking about, even if we're talking about ghost peppers, I'd get used to that over bland food.
Same. I live on like sriracha and Tabasco.
I've eased
ghost
back
peppers?
on how much I enjoy that stuff. Like, I used to enjoy sweating while I was eating. I don't enjoy that anymore. But I would much rather be sweating while I'm eating than like give me
Oatmeal.
some paste.
Oatmeal's fire, bro.
No, I like oatmeal. I fuck with. Well, I mean,
flavored.
you gotta
oatmeal.
get flavors.
Yeah.
Maple
Just like
syrup in
straight
there,
up,
brown sugar.
That
straight up
plain
rolled
shit?
oats, plain.
That
Fuck
shit is
the-
crazy.
Let's be real. Did anybody ever eat the plain pack in the variety pack?
That was like the last.
I didn't even know there was a plain pack in the variety pack. I thought they got like rid of that shit. Only time I ever came encounter with the plain pack is when my mom used to make that shit back in the day, because she had that big ass tub of Quaker Oats. No flavor. Bro.
No flavor.
No
the
flavor.
big circular
See,
tub.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, at the very least, you had to mix one of the plain packs with one of the flavored packs and just get like a diluted pack.
I was
Oh my
like, Ma,
gosh. So true.
these
though.
gotta go.
Especially as a kid.
Oh,
That's torture.
all right.
Last one?
Two more.
Oh,
Two more? 100 to 150.
120.
Would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe you are sane?
Huh. I guess 2. Yeah. Knowing you're insane, but thinking you're pretty normal, I guess. If I'm just worrying about my own mental health, I guess. Assuming that there's no cure for this level of crazy.
Okay.
I'm already fucked up.
I'm alright. I don't want any more.
Yeah, I'm good. I can't handle any more.
I don't know. I think I could handle being crazy if I knew I was crazy.
Not crazier.
Like
I barely got grasp of my crazy 2 years ago.
Like I would hope I would go like less homicidal Joker direction. Like, yeah, embrace the crazy, but I'm not going to kill a bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the direction I would go in. Just embrace the crazy.
I'm gonna be crazy. I'll just make some dream catchers out in Sedona. Yeah, that kind of.
I'm gonna be the fun crazy guy.
The reptile guy.
Oh God.
Out there every fucking day with all his shit he caught out there in Sedona, and then his one dog he bought that's big as fuck.
Wait, what?
I'm just making up a story.
Okay, I was like, wait,
this
is a real person?
This is a real person. But I don't know how he got all those damn reptiles and shit. But he does have a big ass like Scooby-Doo dog, bro. He's big as fuck.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because one of the things I've been thinking about doing randomly is like getting back into my street photography is something I want to do. And I've also kind of wanted to start trying to write a little bit. So I've thought about finding interesting people to take pictures of and then make up random backstories.
Nice.
Dude, I do that for everybody that I see.
Right, in your head?
Yeah.
But I
Or
don't
on TV when you watch
Right.
out loud, I'll be talking to Kristen like, look at this motherfucker.
But yeah, that just triggered me.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
All right, last one. 150 to 195.
159.
This is a tough one. Would you rather have free Wi-Fi wherever you go or be able to drink unlimited free coffee at any coffee shop?
Wi-Fi.
Oh shit.
I don't drink coffee like that, so I'm not phased. I'll take Wi-Fi.
I mean, yeah, I think I'd go with the Wi-Fi, but the coffee one is pretty tempting.
Pretty tempting.
'Cause
Wait.
I love my coffee.
You would rather have...
Anywhere I was, I could just walk into a coffee shop and get a coffee on demand? Fuck yeah. Sorry, production.
No.
Bro, you don't drink coffee, though.
You need that Wi-Fi, man.
I have lived to almost the age of 40 with the level of Wi-Fi I have.
Nah.
I could keep moving.
Nah.
I can keep it moving. If I could get
I need that
unlimited
Wi-Fi.
coffee wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted.
That's an old man answer.
Yep.
I mean, if the zombie apocalypse hit tomorrow, like 6 months from now, the thing that I'm missing, if it's Wi-Fi or if it's coffee, I'm missing coffee. That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
I got a little bit of addiction too, bro. Like, see, you don't drink coffee, so you don't even understand that.
I only drink coffee when Kristen brings home Starbucks.
I'm just saying.
I don't even think that
I think I would. I think in the grand scheme of things, I would definitely go for the coffee.
I'd rather have water and
It's
Wi-Fi.
a good argument.
Water and Wi-Fi.
Water and Wi-Fi.
Because I mean, well, the question is like, what are you always guaranteed on the Wi-Fi, right? Like, society
Service.
collapses.
I need service.
See, here's the thing. I need coffee every single day. I don't need Wi-Fi just everywhere every day.
It's true.
I still got Wi-Fi at the crib no matter what, and I still got my phone plan. They're not taking that shit away from
My
me.
camping trips would be so much easier if I didn't have to make coffee on the fire. It's just boom right there.
Well, it
have to go to your
says you
shop.
gotta go to a coffee shop. So
Oh, that's
Nah,
Yeah,
you're not a
it's not-
coffee genie, man.
that's not fair.
now Coffee Genie is hands down a winner. No arguments.
The most.
Coffee Genie.
The most extravagant, perfectly temped cup of coffee.
Everyone's got the little leaf in the top of it. Nah, the Coffee Genie puts weird shit in the top of it, like your portrait.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Sign
and
me
the
up.
phone. Shit.
It's all 3D. fucking even has hair, real hair.
It's like
man.
Harry Potter fucking talks at you. Oh.
Yeah, let me get a Kyle. Let me get a K-Book. Hold the hair though. Hold the dreads.
Hold the dreads.
Good. Oh, crazy.
All right, man. That was good.
Is
that
man.
it?
No, yeah, no. I always feel
You were
like
like,
my
what?
phone.
What?
I thought, yeah, because I'm watching the tents and shit. So I'm like, oh man.
Watching
I got
the test.
Damn. See, Kristen closed the garage and it got. I was like, you gotta leave it a little bit open because the air has to have somewhere to escape. She's like, oh, it was hot in there. Whoa.
Well. Anyway.
So yeah,
Shout
just
outs.
watching alarms going off. Yeah, man. Big shout out to Shawn, man, for real, dude. Where can everybody hit you, like find you or hit you up at if they need their site done or have any inquiries?
So you can find us at slisco.com. So it's like site launch is go, slisgo.com. You can also find us at site launch is go on Facebook.
Okay.
And those are probably the two best places to get us. Also, phone number 480-448-0909.
Word. Hit my guy up, man. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. K-Book.
Shout out to everybody in the community. I just want to keep pressing that because honestly, I feel like every week, every day, I'm talking to new people, meeting new people, and building new relationships. And to me, that's more important than all the outside noise. So all the people just keep doing what you're doing. Don't let the little annoying things occupy so much of your time and your brain. Keep it pushing. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, Shawn, for like crushing the website. When you said, I'm gonna do a little facelift for you, I was like, cool, man. And then you sent me over some shots, and I was like, you do whatever you want to do, man. You got free range, and you crushed it.
Showed out. You didn't have to do all that, bro.
Right?
Like,
I just wanted to be able to get the episodes on the website for and the reviews on the website, and we got a whole new power pack, and
I didn't know what
that
was-
motivated me to just even double down and figure out how I can better utilize it. So thank you. Thank you for coming through last notice too. We had a last minute issue and you were able to come bail us out. So thank you. And shout out to wife and Callie as always.
Good shit, man. How about you, my guy? Who you shouting out?
Definitely the wife, Laura. She's, like I said, she's the brains, man. And she's the thing that keeps me going. So shout out to her. Friends, family, everybody that's helped get Site Launch to where it is today. Appreciate it. So happy you guys, like, no joke. Thank you guys for all the praise. It means the world. Excited to see what you guys do with it. And yeah, man.
We don't want to let you down now.
Yeah, this man was talking about keeping it alive. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Keeping it alive. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Shout out to the community, man. For real. That's what I got. And the old lady and the kids and the community and the black bag and Grow Science. I'm high as fuck. Yeah. No, for real, for real. Shout out to Grow Sciences, man. Our sponsors. Y'all keep this show going. You keep this guy high. And I have to say it. Shout out to 420 Edibles, man. They got me smacked today in True Med per usual.
And you know what? That's on a not as large a dose as you would normally
Yeah, that's
take.
on a 150. I'm feeling silly.
And you didn't even eat all 150
No, I didn't. I shared it.
because you shared it.
Smoke some weed and share it.
So that's an endorsement. If from my perspective, if he's smacked like this on that,
Dude, that was great.
Look, this episode 114, man. Young Hippy, K-Boog, my guy Shawn. We out, man. Peace.
Peace, guys.